We just spent $8.2 million on paid ads, and it made us $54 million.
Wait a minute. It's like we just had dinner, Habibi, and it made us full. It made our tummy big.
And in this video, I'm gonna show you the 3 big lessons and the 7 secrets that we discovered that got us that 6.5x return on our investment.
People just throw numbers, and they think we are idiots. 6.5x returns. You know what it means? You spend $1,000 and make $6,500. This is not impossible, and it is doable. But he's talking as if it's every day, like dinner or lunch or breakfast. Anyways, I smell a lot of BS, so I'm not going to spend a long time watching this video. I want to quickly analyze this video using AI and see what's inside. If it's worth it, I will watch it. If not, I'll move to something else. Even funny cat videos are funnier than this video, of course. So I'm going to go to my custom GPT Grow 3, click Grow Fast, and I'll put the transcript right here and hit enter and see how it goes. Okay, I am reading something that got my attention. It says that Facebook targeting is dead, long live messaging. I know that targeting is kinda dead because AI is taking over even on the ads. Okay, I smell some legitimacy. So the method he's talking about is a 7-step method called popcorn. Interesting. And I think money is right here. It's good. Money is not far. So we can start from here.
Now, if you don't know me, my name is Ryan Dice. My partners and I manage 17 companies across our $200 million holding group. And one of those companies just happens to be digitalmarketer.com. So yeah, we're pretty dang good at marketing. And what I'm going to show you now are some of the coolest things that we figured out after investing over $8 million of my own money. This is gonna be fun, this is gonna get tactical, so let's get into it.
Actually, I know Ryan Dice since the time I started on the internet. And it is also true that his traffic, according to him, has always been paid traffic. So when he talks about big investment on big traffic campaigns, it is possible.
Lesson number 1, targeting is dead.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And I know targeting is dead because now Meta doesn't allow you to target based on interests. That's okay, but what does he want to say?
That is right. One of the big promises of digital marketing, really for the past, almost like 20 years, was the ability to micro-target in on your perfect prospect. And for years and years and years, that's exactly what
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Platforms like Facebook and Instagram, Meta, and even Google allowed us to do. Obviously, this had a lot of different...
Guys, anyways, at any point, if you think it's too technical and it is not for you, in fact, it is for you. Because, as I always say, money is in other people's pocket and it comes to your pocket when you sell something to them. But what do you sell? How do you sell? First of all, you have to get attention of your target audience, the targeting he was talking about. So let's say you're a dentist. You are looking for people who are in trouble with their teeth or they want tooth care and so on and so forth. So you have a target market no matter what. You are not looking for people who are looking to build muscles, right? Or if you're a personal trainer, you are not looking for people who have toothache. You're looking for people who want to build muscle. Similarly, you definitely have a broad audience. In fact, you have to have something. Otherwise, you cannot make money. So if you are at a 9-to-5 or a business owner and you're looking to make some extra cash from the internet using AI or using automation, using done for you, whatever, you may feel like that this video is not resonating with you. In fact, this should fully resonate with you because this video talks about how you can get attention of your target audience and give them what they are looking for and earn what you are looking for, which is money. But if you are just starting out and you have absolutely no idea, then probably this may not be the most ideal video. In that case, you may want to check out my 99% done for you program. And for that, you can go to this website, moshbari.com, or click the link in the description or click the link in the bio and watch the full training video. That training video will show you how we run our business, digital marketing business, how we help people, 9-to-5ers and business owners like this, earn this kind of commissions with a 99% done for you system. We'll break down everything step by step. It will be easy to understand. And after that, if you have any question, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. And if you think it's a perfect fit, don't even ask question. Just join the program. You will love it. Now let's go.
Concerns. There were also a bunch of issues that came along when Apple came and said, hey Meta, you can no longer track across our platform.
That was 2014. No, probably 2020. It was called iOS 14 update.
Targeting just got chopped and chopped and chopped to the point where now Meta has basically said, forget about it. You just can't target anymore on our platform. So where does this leave us as marketers? Well, funny enough, it kind of takes us back to the old school days of advertising where messaging reigned. And that is where we are today. Messaging is key again.
Okay, I love it. Ryan, I love you. At the beginning, I was joking. I have no proof how much money he spent on ads or whatever, but I know Ryan is a real deal. So let's keep watching.
These are 3 ways that you can leverage messaging, not to just make your ads more effective, but to actually target. So the first thing that you can do is simply do what we call a direct call out ad. Now, as the name suggests, a direct call out ad is when you call out directly to your ideal target market in your ad.
Such as, attention affiliate marketers, if you are not yet making money, then you are probably not building list. And if you're not building list, then you're probably flushing money in the toilet. Yay! Stop flushing money in the toilet. Save your money. Invest your time and energy on building amazing content on social media. Did you see what I did there? I called out affiliate marketers who are flushing money on the toilet. Of course, they're not doing it. But I meant if they're not building lists, they are flushing money in the toilet, etc. The point here is point them out. So they know just by reading the first line of your ad or listening to your audio or listening to your video that the ad is for them.
But believe it or not, it works. The second strategy that works really, really well from a messaging perspective is what we refer to as problem statement ads. Again, as the name suggests, a problem statement ad is an ad where the messaging of the ad.
If you're doing 20 sales calls a day and nobody is signing up, if your videos are not going viral, then you're a dumbass because you don't follow Mosh Bari. If you follow Mosh Bari and your videos don't go viral, you are not making money from those non-viral videos.
Is a problem stated in the words of the prospects. So basically a big problem stated in their own words.
You're fasting, you're fat off, but you can't delete your fat from your belly. These are the problems, guys.
So for example, if I had an e-commerce business where we sold fitness products,
make it simple, bro. Go faster.
To stay-at-home moms, I might have an ad. I struggle to find time to exercise because my kids need constant attention.
You know what it means. Call out the problem, which also means own their problems. Yay! If you do that, people will love you. Oh, finally, somebody understands my problem. Actually, you don't. You are just a marketer.
The third big messaging strategy that is working for us in this post-targeting era is simply to boost the organic posts that happen to go, quote unquote, viral.
Interesting. Would I do that? I doubt it. The videos that go viral for me usually call out broke people. I mean, this is what happened so far in a lot of cases. Or videos with outrageous claims that only attracted people who are looking for absolute crazy results with complete crazy laziness. So would I do that? I don't know. Let's watch.
So what I'm talking about here is if you're posting on the different social channels organically, you're going to find that there are some posts that just happen to outperform the other posts. So when this happens, take that post and create it as an ad. What we do, it's really, really simple. We'll take it, we'll recreate it as an ad, we'll add a call to action at the end, we'll put some spend behind it, and what do you know? All of a sudden, it's one of the most effective ads that we run. And it kind of makes sense, right?
Kinda makes sense, yes, but it definitely means that if that same ad goes viral, which means for some reason that viral ad gets you customers at a low cost per acquisition, why not? Test, and test. And in that case, that is a rainmaker. That is a money printing machine. So it's a good advice. It's good to try. Guys, this next step completely changes what's been working for many, many years. So pay attention to this, because if you make mistake, this money will probably never come to you, at least right now. And I want to show you the full section.
Out of that $8.2 million in ad spend, we were able to generate 378,650 leads. Now,
wow, That's a lot of cost per lead. So I want to take a screenshot. I want to put this on ChatGPT and ask, what's the cost per lead? You see, these days, it's super easy to get information. There is no reason why you don't have a certain information. Have the full analysis. It's just a simple math, but I didn't have to type. $21 per lead. That's a lot. Probably because of his markets.
Now that sounds really cool, but leads aren't worth anything if you can't convert them into customers and clients.
That's true, yes. And that's why we don't do lead ads anymore, but yeah, let's go.
That was our goal. How do we convert these leads into sales as quickly as possible so that we can put that revenue back into ad spend and keep this flywheel going? The problem is that we've been watching sales cycles just keep getting longer and longer and longer. And this is not a new phenomenon. We've really been watching this happen over the last few years, and it makes sense, right? As interest rates have been going up, people are holding on to their money a little bit tighter. They're still spending, they're just being more thoughtful about where they're making their investments. We're experiencing a bit of a trust recession right now. How do we accelerate the buying cycle? Well, there's 3 ways to do it. Number 1, you can leverage.
All right, let's make it short. You can leverage sales tactics. Those are good for short-term money, but they are long-term loss. Because high-pressure sales come with some tactics that people don't like it, don't accept it, and later they regret it. So you will lose your reputation and you lose a lot of money with refunds and chargeback, etc. And the second one is discounts. Here is my experience with discounts. Every time we discounted anything, especially our 99% done for you program, we got bad quality customers. Do you know what I mean by bad quality? I did not mean that they are bad people. I meant that they bought for the lowest price, the deal, and they left it aside. They did not take action. These guys who made money are not one of those people. Instead, people who paid more, people who paid the full price, people who listened to me of taking the financial blow, take it personally, take it as a hit, take it as a pain, take it like you're working out at a gym with a coach who is pushing you so hard that you feel like giving up every day, but you don't give up because you came to win. So yeah, discounts or deals or sales may give you some extra sales fast. They will also give you the worst quality customers most of the times. So here's the third one.
Another way that you can accelerate the buying cycle, well, what worked and what continues to work is content binging. If you can get people to consume a lot of content very, very, very quickly about your brand, we found that more than anything else will accelerate the buying cycle. And it makes sense. Years and years ago, it's probably been over 20 years now, Google put out a study that was called the Zero Moment of Truth study, the ZMOT study. And what they found is that for a consumer to be ready, willing, and able to make a purchase, to make an investment with a brand, they need to consume 7 hours of content across 11 different interactions and 4 locations. So that's kind of the magic formula, 7, 11, 4. 7 hours of content, 11 different interactions, 4 locations. This can happen over a long period of time, or we can compress it, and that's what we sought to do.
Before we go to compressing, the 7, 11, and 4 can be achieved by simply using the RANT formula. If you want to know about RANT formula, how we use it, how these guys use it, then just go and watch the full training. It's super simple. In fact, it's not even creating your own content. It's more about using other people's content, just like the way I am doing right now, completely legally and ethically, by giving away full credit to the original creator and also creating my authority and my credibility at the same time. Anyways, I'm definitely not going to tell you everything because why would I? You should go and watch the main training. What did I make the training for? Go watch it. It's free. Link in the description and in the bio or somewhere out there, maybe.
Here's the secret. YouTube. All right, YouTube, the platform that you are right now, where you're watching this, is the ultimate content binge factory. Because if somebody consumes one video about your brand, and if
YouTube will send you more videos to him. The same thing happens on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. So make one video and put it everywhere. Especially make one short video and put it everywhere.
they like it, then they're likely to get served up another one and another one and another one. Start with one piece of pillar content.
And this is going to happen to me as well. Today I watched the full video, one video of Randice. Next I will get notified Oh, of course, let me subscribe. I love Ryan, by the way. Guys, follow him, but don't buy from him. I mean, buy from me, don't buy from him. I am joking, buy from anywhere you want. I don't care. But I like Ryan, period. By the way, just because I asked you to subscribe Ryan, you will go and subscribe to him, but you will not subscribe to my channel? How does it even make sense? You know him from me. I introduced him to you, and you did not subscribe to my channel. How does it work? On top of that, you have been watching me talking for last 3, 4, 5, 10 minutes, and you didn't like the video yet. You didn't hit the like button yet. I mean, why not? What's stopping you? It's just one push of a button, one tap of your finger on your phone. Do it. You're doing it all day long. Just give me a like. YouTube will like me, YouTube will like you, and YouTube will send my videos to you more and more. Think about it. If you watch my videos more and more, what's gonna happen? After 7 hours of watching in 11 occasions on 4 different places, you will probably buy something from me. I'll be rich. That's how people get rich. And then I'll make another content. Hey, this is my secret to become rich. Follow it and buy your Lamborghini. You know what's happening here, right? I am being sarcastic. I'm acting like a comedian that I'm not. Just to convince you to like my video, share my video, and subscribe to my channel. And of course, switch on the notification bell button. And if it was really good, it was a joke, it was a real comedy, you enjoyed it, then share with your friends and family and ask them to subscribe as well. Because maybe you are just poor and broke or just conjuice. But your friends and family, maybe they will buy from me and I will buy the second Lamborghini. Go do it. I mean, don't be conjuice. I mean, I understand you are, but don't be that conjuice, okay? Let's keep watching.
I want you to think about a single piece of content that engages your ideal prospect and perfectly articulates your value. Maybe your best performing webinar or a keynote talk or a live training. It could be a foundational lesson or a training if you have more of a content or information based. It could be a customer success story. Once you have that piece of content, I want you to produce it as a video. You can also produce it as a downloadable report. The point is, we want it to be open, we want it to be ungated, we want it to be accessible. Now I want you to think about splintering off 5 to 7 different pieces of content. How do we take that one piece of content?
Take all Ryan Dice's content and make them your own, just like the way I'm doing, baby.
And now how do we splinter off 5 to 7 different little pieces of content? And invariably, there's gonna be little bits and pieces that you could go into a little bit more depth. Once you have that, each one of those becomes a video, and now each one of those points back to that one piece of pillar content.
You see what I do? Every single second I say, hey, there is a training video, go watch it, because I know if you watch that training video, chances are you will love my program, you love the money these guys are making, and you want to make that kind of money too. And eventually maybe you will join my program and I'll make a lot of money. You know what I mean? I mean, exactly. This is what he's talking about.
When we did this, everything changed. When we shifted from trying to sell to trying to get them to consume, believe it or not only did conversion rates increase, but so did the rate of sales. Content binging is key. Create your content binge factory, and YouTube is the best place to house that.
All right, that's something I loved so much. You see, guys, just because I make content every day, I became flexible and comfortable. I can talk to you like I'm talking to a friend. You're not here. Maybe you're watching this video after 3 days of shooting, but when I speak to my camera, I feel like I'm talking to you personally. And this opportunity help so many souls, so many beautiful souls like yourself. Yes, I started this video with sarcasm, but I am loving it. I fell in love with Ryan Dice once again. I was a big fan of him, but this video was really a good one. I believe in content so much. Content creation changed my life completely. And that's why when especially young people contact me and say that they don't want to create content or they don't want to show face, I never agree with them. I disagree 100%. Whether you show your face or not, whether you use your personality or not, there is no option. There is no substitute for content creation. Even if it is AI content, 100% AI content, you still have to make content. Because people are watching. They fall in love with yourself and your brand through your content. And money making these days is just a byproduct. So this step was create content binging.
Lesson number 3, customer acquisition is not a funnel, it is a popcorn popper. For decades and decades, if not centuries, marketers, myself included, have taught that marketing is a funnel. You've got this idea where, leads go in.
It is still a funnel, dude. You just named it differently.
The top, and they filter through, and a certain number will percolate down at the bottom as
It's not happening anymore, yes, but it is still a funnel, dude.
customers. And it makes sense, and the visual kind of works, but it's not actually how marketing works. Because if you've ever seen popcorn pop, what you've realized is that you dump some popcorn kernels into a pan and you apply some heat, and what happens? Well, some of those kernels pop immediately. At the same time, you're gonna find that some never pop, right? You let this thing go and there's gonna be some kernels in the bottom of the bag that they just never pop. But most pop eventually if you just wait long enough and if you just apply enough heat. Well, the same is true for your leads. All your leads.
But here is the point. You cannot overheat. What happens if you overheat? Burn. So the traditional funnel and churning and burning doesn't work anymore.
Everybody on your list at any given time can fall into one of three categories. You have now leads. These are the leads who are ready now. They are ready, willing, and able to buy. They may not necessarily buy from you, but they are ready to buy. You also have never leads. These are people who are on your list. They're there. They will never buy from you. And then there are later leads. And obviously the later leads make up the largest segment of your list. Well, ordinary marketers make two big mistakes. Mistake number one is they turn up the heat too quickly with too many promotions and not enough
This is what I was talking about.
value, trying to get more of these later leads to become now leads. And what happens is they wind up just burning out a lot of their best leads. It's sort of like if you were to crank up the heat in that popcorn popper. Yep, you might get some of those kernels to pop sooner than they would, but you would also wind up burning a lot of the kernels such that they never.
So what's the solution? Observe the heat. If you observe, then you will not overheat and you will not burn the best leads. You see, if you didn't know these steps, you wouldn't be making money. So keep on watching, my friend.
Where if somebody takes an action, then they're segmented. But the simplest way to do it is with a basic 1 or 2 line hand raiser campaign. So, for example, we might send out an email that just says, hey, I'm looking for 5 ideal clients who want this specific desired end result in the next 30 days without having to do this thing that they don't want to do. If you're that person who wants this result, reply to this email with, tell me more and I'll send you the details. If you see it, and if you're not at that point right now, you're probably just gonna ignore it because it's not super pushy, it's not super hypey, and that's exactly what we want a later lead to do. But if you are somebody who wants that specific result within that specific period of time, without having to do that thing that they don't want to do, in this case, the call to action is simple. You're not telling somebody to buy, you're just asking them to reply to the email to tell me more. That act of replying is the segmentation. You now are getting permission to sell to only those people. Email was the original social media platform. It's been turned into a broadcast platform by marketers like us. If we can once again reclaim it as a truly social platform where we converse with our prospects, it can be so much more effective.
Absolutely 100% true. One of my friends, and he happened to be my second mentor who helped me make most of my money, is now earning $100,000 per client only through emails, and not by broadcasting and selling through emails, by having back and forth conversation. And we have started to do this as well, and it's working well.
This is the simplest one of all, but of all the ones that we've tested, it was actually, believe it or not, one of the most effective.
All right, so this our step is called raise hands. So what is the last one? And
what we found is that at any given time, there are 3 to 6% of the people on our list who are ready to buy right now. The problem is we have no idea which are those 3 to 6%. If you apply just the right amount of heat to those kernels who are ready to pop, and if you leave the later leads alone until they are ready, this is the key to making marketing work today. What we discovered is that optimization, making marketing work, it's about the implementation of a lot of little things. You've got to be tracking the right data because the only marketing genius really is the scorecard. It's the customer, it's the scorecard, it's data. So what I want to do right now, I've got another video for you on how we actually build scorecards, because without these scorecards, we never would have figured any of this stuff out.
So basically, because we don't know which leads are those 3 to 6% leads or which are those later leads, we have to have a mindset of nurturing relationships and trust. because these days there are more marketers than customers. So basically the marketers, customers, everybody are customers. So your customers have a lot of places to go. If you don't nurture them, if you don't build and nurture relationship, rapport, and trust. So yes, the popcorn method was great, wasn't it? And if you think somebody needs to do it for you, somebody needs to set things up, and you will take tiny steps every day and start making money, then you might want to check my 99% done for you program training video. It's in moshbari.com or the link in the description or the link in the bio. We will see you inside. For more money training, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.